Hey there, my name's John Skane. Welcome back to the Grandiose project. Today I'm going to show you the first large-scale painting that I did of the Grandiose project, and it is of this painting. Well, this is part of it. Anyways, I divided the painting up into several panels that I worked on to create kind of a composite of the area. My idea with this was that I didn't want to do one large canvas, and I separated it off into smaller little canvases, each with kind of its own theme that then combined together to make the whole. Anyways, let's watch, and I hope you enjoy it. Starting this 5-panel study of Mount Whitney, and the idea is that I can change out these panels and try different stuff, and then eventually each panel will be its own painting that supports the whole. So right now I'm starting with some of this GAMBLIN FASTMATTE oil paint. I can use it to lay in all of the underpainting. It'll dry fast so I can build up my ideas and work out stuff without having to wait for regular oil paint to dry, much like I used to do with acrylic paint, because it would dry fast. It's also nice because you can paint right over it with oil paint and build it up fairly thick. This is nicer because I can go thicker with it. It always takes me a few days when I've had a break. It's like I go back 10 steps when I don't paint for a couple of weeks.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Well, thank you, Echo. That was Echo, Amazon, which is always listening.
I only send audio back to Amazon when I hear you say the wake word. For more information and to view Amazon's privacy notice, visit the help section of your Alexa app.
So that's funny that she had to defend herself. Creepy. So the idea is that this center panel here will have the main Mount Whitney on it, and much like some of those other little studies I've been doing, I'm playing around with the idea of having an arch here, one of the Alabama Hills arches, one of those little barrel cactuses or whatever they're called down here, and some supporting rocks or foreground stuff here. And here I plan on having either the rock formation from Alabama Hills, or I've been playing around with a couple different ideas of just some different rock formations. Originally I wanted to maybe have a tree in there, but I don't think so now. I'm gonna have to keep playing around with it. So I have a bunch of different sketches of just different ideas, but these were all for having one continuous canvas. And then I decided to break it up because it seemed like what I was trying to do with the space and the form of everything, that having it broken up would allow me to kind of get the idea that I have in my head about how I want the viewer to sort of experience the area and not just like a static scene. So probably can't see this, but it is similar to what I'm thinking about up here. So I'm going to play around with it. The nice thing is, if I do want to change this out, I can just get another canvas this size and try that idea also. This first stage of this painting is so slow, so it's maybe boring, and I'm probably going to have to cut a lot of this. it really is me trying to get into it mentally. And that first mark is the hardest one to make a lot of the time, especially when I haven't been painting. So I may just stand around here for a while and think about it. That part's going to be probably mostly just made up from memory and from sketches. So let's see. So all these other preparation paintings I've done, or all the other works I've done, have given me some ideas about how I want to start this. So in my head I kind of have a picture, and I'm just kind of laying it out abstractly with sort of the overall form in mind. And then I'll go back in and detail it out to whatever degree I want. Right now I'm just kind of thinking about it abstractly and how it's going to flow as a whole. That's the tricky side, because I just don't know if I want the rock formation that I've been playing around with so much. So I've got this other idea also about a different rock formation that I think could work, and now I have to commit to one of them. If I had two of these sizes of canvases, I could just try both right now, but I guess I can do that later. So I kind of had it in my head this whole time after doing some of these studies, like this one and some of the others, that the way I wanted to portray the space of the painting was different than how I had been doing it. And so I think this is going to work out the way I'm thinking about it now is that there will be these big abstract sort of flat areas. I'll probably have some clouds that go across and continue on to this one that will kind of tie the two together, but independently they'll also sort of hold up by themselves. That was sort of my idea and goal with this, is that each panel could stand on its own and be its own painting. But when put together, they form the whole. And I'm thinking that even just this sort of line work may be enough in some of the panels, and then go in and detail areas that I want to be a little bit more of the focus. Anyways, it's all just ideas, and as I sit here and look at it, it kind of gives me more ideas. And it's something that you can't do until you actually start working on it. At least I can't. I need to have something in front of me to sort of give me new ideas and sort of push the ball along.